Today in this video we are gonna cover a most asked question, that how to put on some lean bulk. How to gain some muscle without getting relatively fat. Most of you guys out there will be knowing what bulking is. It's putting on some size, gaining some muscle, and we can achieve that by staying in caloric surplus. Well, how many times you guys have been through that you have to eat big to look big? You have to eat big to get bigger. And if you're not gaining that weight, you probably are not eating that much. Although it may be having some truth to it, but you just have to eat enough for your body. And that's where lean bulking comes in. And in my opinion, lean bulking is the most effective way to put on some muscle mass and gain size. It is better than that traditional way of getting size where you get fat as hell. So in this video, I'm gonna exactly go through how to lean bulk in 5 easy steps. If you are a guy who is already at a 15% of body fat, 15% level of body fat, I recommend you to get that down to 10 to 11% of body fat. And for girls, if you are around 25% of body fat, I recommend you to get that down to 20 to 21% of body fat. The reason of doing that is to preserve your insulin sensitivities while bulking, and it will let you to bulk for a longer period of time before you start shredding again. And if you are already struggling in getting that percentage of body fat, I recommend you to watch my video on diet plan to lose body fat. I'll leave a link in the description below. Caloric intake is the single most factor which is gonna play a key role whether you're bulking or whether you're shredding. So a moderate percentage of 5 to 10% in a caloric surplus will help you to meet that lean bulking goal. For that, you first have to calculate your normal daily caloric intake, which, for example, for a guy weighing around 70 kgs will be 2500 calories a day. And to add those 5 to 10% of calories, after adding those 5 to 10% of calories, it will be around 28 to 2900 calories, which will help you to put on some muscle mass and overall lean bulk. By following this kind of surplus of 5 to 10%, you will just gain 0.5 to 0.6 pounds per week, which doesn't sound much but is realistic. If you will do that kind of dirty bulking, you will gain much weight than this, but trust me guys, slow and steady is the best method, and you eventually had to invest some more time in losing that fat which you will gain in dirty bulking. So just stick to 5 to 10% of surplus in your diet to accomplish that lean bulking goal. Now being done with that, you have to split your calories into the macronutrients, which are protein, carbs and fats, that how many calories you should be getting from each of them. For protein consumption, you gotta be hitting at least 1 gram per pound of your body weight. That means there are gonna be around 600 calories, as 1 gram of protein provides us 4 calories. Now coming on to the fats, they're gonna constitute 20 to 25% of our total caloric intake, which means around 700 calories, which are going to be around 78 grams of fat a day, because 1 gram of fat provides us with 9 calories. This amount of fat is going to be optimal for our general health and to maintain that normal testosterone level in men. Now, last but not the least, carbohydrates. They're gonna be our main source of energy. The calories left over from protein and fats are gonna be our carb calories. The 600 calories plus 700 calories from fats, which turns to be into 1300 calories. We're gonna subtract them from our total caloric intake of the day, that is 2800, which turns to be out 1500 calories from carbs. As 1 gram of carb provides us with 4 calories, that means we're gonna consume 375 grams of carbs a day. Now, this is the method which works best for me. Take my suggestions as your initial points and figure out what works best for you. So the fourth step is going to have a track of your body weight. Every single day in the morning, you must get on the scale and keep a track of your body weight, because everyone is different. So if you are not gaining that much of weight on a weekly basis, you maybe have to increase that caloric surplus, and if you are gaining too much, you maybe would have to lower that caloric surplus. Once you will reach that 15% of body fat for men and 25% of body fat for women, you want to start to lose that extra amount of fat which you have gained during that little bit of extra amount of fat which you have gained during bulking, and reach back to that percent of body fat which you started from where you started before bulking. And it will take you around 2 to 3 months to reach that 15% of body fat, and around 1 to 2 months of aggressive cutting to reach back to that 10 to 11% of body fat. So basically you just juggle it into between shredding and bulking, shredding and bulking, shredding and bulking, until you reach that point where you find that size suitable for your body. So guys, it's not that complicated how it sounds, but you just need to stick to the process, stick to the proper process, and I'm pretty sure that, I don't know when, but there will come a time when you will see a drastic change in your body and you will achieve your goals of being fit. And I forgot to share with you guys that to calculate those calorie intake of your day, I suggest you to use MyFitnessPal app, which is very effective and will help you a lot. So guys, if you have any questions about this video, leave them in the comment box down below, and if you found this video any helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more content. Kashmir.